You are, yeah.
We don't have to say. Are you rolling?
Yeah.
You're handsome. You know, let me just say, I can't remember where we first met.
You want? Oh, I could tell you the story. If you know.
Yeah. Did it? Yeah. He's blinking.
Well, you know. Yeah. That's Hollywood code for.
Yeah. Did you get laid on the couch?
Did you ever get pressured by?
You know, it did from a female, like an actress. My mother was very protective. Like, you didn't fuck with Mama Stamos. So for the most part, I didn't.
I will. By the way,
you can't. She's dead.
I know where she lie.
Yeah. You were talking about someone. We were talking about a friend. You said he was had a little screw loose earlier, but you may have fallen on the same rock.
Wait. Wanted a piece of the beef.
Who doesn't?
You know, my nickname is Wendy's. Hot and juicy. I have a tramp stamp, actually.
But it's a square cock that you have, right? Like the square burger that they had?
John Stamos is here.
This is from IKEA, isn't it?
Well, let's not insult.
What is it?
The Harland Highway. Well, just don't hit it that hard because it really won't last.
Okay.
It's kind of creepy.
I loved it.
It's electrified.
It's electrified.
Yeah.
I loved him. I love that guy.
You want to go to IKEA? I really liked what you just did there.
The Scientology building. And she's like, "Come on in here," and and they were testing me to join.
Join the cult.
Yeah, like doing this. I'm like, "Get the fuck out of here!" Like I got turned down by the church. But were you close with Bob Saget?
Oh, the swag.
I loved you. Yeah,
he's been in this studio.
Do
you feel his presence?
I smell him.
By the way, great way to start a podcast.
We're already into 10 minutes.
No, let's go. Why aren't we on the cover of Sports Illustrated swimsuit edition / thong edition?
You got the tits for it, but I
got the roast beef for it too.
What's that? Your butt? They did a surgery and realized it wasn't a tumor. She had MS, and she's dealt with it great ever since.
Multiple sclerosis for people who don't know.
Who are you looking at?
Well, I have 7 or 8 viewers.
I came so close to dying today, and I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't want to die doing Harland's podcast. There's a lot.
You deserve better. Like, at least die on Theo Vaughn's.
There was a gay guy who tried to rub my shoulders. I said, I'm not into it, and I left. That was it.
We could, we're jumping around like a couple of whores at a Bakersfield Cracker Barrel.
Yeah.
I mean, let's get back to the brain tumor.
Is that where they hang out? Great.
So I'm glad she's good. I'm glad she's,
glad. What was your first, did you do stand-up before acting? Why are so many great comedians from Canada? Because you seem to all be so sweet and nice, but I think underneath it all, you're stuffing shit. Am I right? Talking about your whole country.
Oh, yeah. You nailed it. Cheers.
But
no, you got it.
But I think you're right about that.
Yeah.
Have a good childhood?
Great childhood, great family, great parents. Mm-hmm. I got into comedy not for any insecurity. I got into it because I wanted to make people laugh.
Yeah, that's great. But like this is a...
no, but that's what I mean.
No more Canadians. Jeff Ross is your friend? I was just talked to him.
Yeah, Jeff, yeah. Well... to have him at a little party, I don't mean I don't go out to dinner, I don't hang around.
Well, why would you? You don't need to.
Yeah.
You're funny on your own.
Here's the thing. He was a competent director. We had a blast. Oh, wow. What's going on?
I just wanted to take my glasses off so I could really gaze into your eyes.
Yeah, this is a lot,
sort
of alarming. You've got piercing Greek eyes.
Yeah, and...
whoa, what was this?
Nothing.
What is that?
I just had an itch.
It's like you channeled energy at me or something.
No. Were you a cop? Was it a cop?
No, I was a struggling actor.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, how did you get Frank Sinatra's phone book? That's a little bit, dude. Smoking kills, drinking kills, podcast kills. Yeah.
I almost died today.
Yeah, you did. Because Stamos.
Stamatopoulos is my...
That's what I was. I thought it was going to be Stamos Andriolius Itiliki or something. It's never just Stamos.
Yeah, Stamatopoulos it was.
Why do you just do Stamos? Or Stamos. Stamos.
Right. Why don't...
But everyone else says Stamos.
Yeah.
But why don't you do the longy? Why do you do the shorty?
You know Giannis Papas?
Yeah.
He's a great comic.
Oh, I thought that was a dish.
Why do you say tonight when it's the afternoon?
Well, to me, it's always night because I'm a vampire.
Oh, yeah. Do you sleep in?
I do, in a bed.
Yeah.
I sleep in a bed.
Are you just because you're on the road all the time and you stay up late at comedy clubs and stuff?
Oh, you said, do I sleep in? And I just said a bed. I can get up at any hour.
We can cut this part out.
No, because I got to be up at all hours to model.
Yeah.
I call it the catwalk. I was
yeah.
in Milan about 3 weeks ago for Fashion Week, and I threw my ass out. Well, no, here's what happened. Daddy got into a bean burrito and let one rip.
Okay.
And the fart whipped me around too fast, threw my ass out.
It happens. You're right. Nice meeting you.
You too. Let's start again, and we're back. There is this veil of mystery around how Bob passed.
Right.
I've heard ridiculous things like he got hit by a baseball bat, he hit his head. As someone who is extremely close to him, can you clear up that mystery?
He fell backward and hit his head in the bathroom.
Yeah.
And then went out to the bed and lay down and just didn't wake up. I mean, he's a guy that, was in your life all day, every day. It was very bombastic with his love, and all of a sudden to just be cut off like that. It was just so shocking, and still is. We double dated with our wives. We went to Nobu, and we were sitting out, and it was a beautiful night.
Oh, by the way, that just in case you're wondering, folks, that's the only place you can eat in town where there's no ghosts.
Right. There's a gay ghost there.
What's his name?
Blow me. Blow me. You ever met him? Thank you, ladies. Got this weird call. He got this call. My publicist called my wife. TMZ called. A couple weeks later, I get a call. Well, let me call. And then I called. Candace called me. I was in the parking lot of by this mall by my house, and I just dropped to my knees, and he's been gone ever since. You want to play the music so we can get
And thank you for sharing, by the way, because I think a lot of people are kind of like confused about how, like I just went on, and then I hear the story about Bob when I get home, and I go, I just smacked my head on a box, like full 6'2", wham, and I was like, I go to my doctor, I said, should I be worried here that because they say that Bob
copycatter.
I said, well, if you're here now in front of me, you're okay. And I said, well, should I be worried about a blood clot or anything? Dude, it was, and when it happened to Bob, I was like freaking out.
You look like,
You?
No.
What is tzatziki? Can we talk tzatziki, guy?
I don't care. Thanks, Harland. Thanks for having me.
Get canceled together, fuck off to Milan and do the catwalk.
We
don't
together.
need this.
We don't need
We don't
comedy.
need Hollywood.
Fuck
Look
Hollywood.
At us.
We don't need it.
Look at us.
You're
We're
right.
gorgeous.
You're right.
We're stunning. We're fresh beef, guy.
I gotta go.
Did you just make a velociraptor noise? Can I say Greekies? Because we're called Canucks. Is that an insult to say Greeky?
No.
Is Greeky cool?
Yeah.
You can say Canuck.
I don't want to.
I don't want to say Greeky then.
We can wait.
Oh, dude. I actually have a good Ferris wheel story, but I'm not going to tell it.
Tell it.
No.
Come on.
You won't even... A guy that looks like you and me.
You'd think.
What was the name?
Blackie Parrish was the name of the character. Don't do it. Don't say it.
Electrified.
Electrified.
Yeah.
Al Pacino. He had to walk, right? Staying alive, but with that little crop
I didn't even know he cooked.
But he was a good... So he walked. Oh, I get it. So
Electrified.
It's electrifying. What's the matter with me? What's the matter with you?
Sandy, I'll come back. I love you, Sandy.
That's a great impression. But
I love you, Sandy. Sandy.
How long does this go? My hair was fed. I remember my mom we used the curling iron on it because it was thinging up.
On a boy?
Yeah, which is a, So you'd like to be peed on? I'm like, what?
What?
I said, well, you're hotter.
Huh?
You say it without saying it. It's like, hey, come rape me.
I know.
I was calling her, couldn't get a hold of her, and I went to her house and walked in.
Good God. No.
Who's the boss now? Him. He was.
Whoa.
It's called the.
Oh man, what are you, a retard?
Okay.
So in a straight way.
Yeah. Did you bring something? Oh my God.
Would you?
Yes.
John Stamos, Ekalakalis, Smokalakalis, or whatever, however you say it.
Yeah,
how do you say it?
That's it.
Be my Valentine.
Yes. Thank you.
And happy Valentine's Day to dear John Stamalokalakaliklas. Let's Fucky. And that's from me to you. Happy
Thank you.
Valentine's. Yeah.
Thanks. Let's Fucky. It
Yeah.
really does say Let's Fucky.
Yeah. Well, that's sort of private, but yeah.
Not anymore. I am trying to beat sugar too, but I can't.
Who wants another Valentine?
I do.
Dear Johnny, night and day, I think of you, don't ever go away. Stay, stay, stay. Deep in my heart you play. Oh my God, let's Fucky. And that's from me. I wrote that myself. Oh, it's at the Laugh Factory.
I'm sorry. Yes, I think
Yeah,
it was.
and it was the back door by the bar,
Yes,
I think.
yes, yes,
and you
yes,
guys
yes.
were kicking it, and then I let you in. Yeah.
Yes. There you
Yeah,
were
there
the
you
doorman
go.
there, or you were just.
No, I was just there doing a set that night, but glad you thought I was the help. You know what? No.
Don't. Oh, come on.
Yeah. Say goodbye to Fucky.
That was Harland Williams on Highway Podcast. I'm John Stamos, and I'm your new podcaster. I'm a little funnier, not as good looking, but I still don't talk about assholes as if they were calamari. Call me Daddy.
You know what? You are better than me at this.
Not really.
Now I'm double pissed. Love hurts and no Fucky.
Yeah.
And I can't rip a hairy card. I don't know if you can.
No, I'm not going to rip it. I'm going to put it in my pants.
Hold on. I was throwing some sex vibes
Go ahead.
at you and then over. Yeah.
Oh.
You okay, guy?
Yeah, big guy.
Welcome to Chinatown.
Cuddling with John Stamos and Bob Saget.
You and your lady will probably want to start with a Stamos soother. She lies next to you, her head resting on your chest. Not only will she feel protected, the pitter-patter of your heart will reassure her that you're still alive. From this position, she could kiss your neck, caress your gallant chest while you run your fingers through her raven hair. Gently cup her perky breast, or, well, the rest is up to you. With the right mix of affection and tenderness, my snuggle fist, Garrett.
Snuggle fist. Oh my God.
All right, you fill the time. I'm going to try to find it.
Okay, so these three priests walk into a bar. Hurry up.
Sorry, keep going.
And then Farrah Fawcett walks in and says, hey, are you three priests? Says, and the fourth priest comes in and says, hey, bartender, give me a Michelob. And the bartender says, what does this look like, a truck stop? Why don't you order some tzatziki the way the Greekies do?
Keep going. Keep going.
Jesus.
I'm almost there.
Driver comes in and says, hey, are there
I got
any-"
it.
Okay. Jesus.
But his abs are so damn cut. He's got a real tight butt. And I would be not to let her go. But I'm not in love. I'm not in love. I'm not in love with my wife's father.
By DMC. Willkommen.
Do you want to hear a nutty story?
Yeah.
I'm very busy for the rest of my life.
And so I asked the director, I said, how do I? They said, the key is don't look them in the eye. Just grab their hand, turn your head, and pull,
Yeah.
pull. And because if you look at them, they could look at you, they go, like that
Or
kind
as
of
I
thing.
call it, assault.
Yeah. Assault. I call it a pepper. Pull, and he's not coming. And I pull again, and not coming. Pull again. He pulls me close into it. He says, I have no legs. My hand to God. And I said, okay.
Wasn't Shakespeare?
It was close. It was
Romeo, where art thou, Romeo? Where is my inhaler, Romeo? My allergies are kicking up. Art thou?
You might want to end on the leg story.
I just did.
I love you.
Love you too.
Thank you.
Let's Fucky. Ready?
Yeah, for
Ladies
real.
and gentlemen, John Stamos, thank you so much, buddy. That's it for today. Until next time, everybody.
Wait a minute. Am I attracted to her dad? He's older than me, and then there's the fact I love his daughter, and her mom is hot too. What would I do if this upset my wife? What if she was in the audience tonight? Maybe she'd understand, 'cause her dad's the kindest man I've ever known. And he's got great hair and beautiful